Despite low interest rates and improving retail sales, retail has been tough at the moment with, on the back of high savings rates, low credit growth, a cautious consumer, a tough budget, the internet and a stubbornly high Aussie dollar. However, our next guest is a men's fashion retailer who is bucking the trend and significantly growing his business in these challenging times. To tell us how, we're joined by Jatin Vengurlekar. Jatin, thanks for coming to the program.
Thanks, Marty. Thanks for having me.
So, firstly, your business, Montagio.
Yes.
Talk us through what it is and what you do.
Okay, we're a men's custom tailor, but how we're different is that we've taken it from a fashion angle as well. So we're probably Australia's first men's fashion custom tailor.
Okay. It's bespoke.
Bespoke, yeah, you could say bespoke. Custom tailoring, very similar, but slight nuances make them different. But yeah.
So, who's your target market and what's your unique selling proposition?
Yep. Most of our target market are the mass middle market, so a lot of guys who work in the city, you know, in executive roles, in corporate environments, but we also target the wedding market as well. That's a pretty big market for us.
Okay.
And we do a lot of custom-made wedding suits because people are always looking for something, a different design. So what our unique proposition is basically offering custom tailoring at similar pricing to retail, like off-the-rack suits. So, yeah.
How long have you been in business for?
We've been in business as Montagio since 2010, but I got into the business in 2007, or dabbled into the business in 2007, and been going since then. Yeah. So
what is business like for retailers at present?
Look, retail in general, in the traditional sense, I would say is quite tough at the moment. Many reasons for that, because of online shopping. People can buy from America, get things cheaper.
Budgets.
Consumer
confidence.
Exactly. There's many reasons for it. And the traditional business model for most retail is have a shop front, either in a shopping centre like Westfield or, you know, on the street front, and pay very high rents. And that's what kills it for a lot of businesses when they don't get enough traffic through and enough sales. And the other part is, you know, just mostly overheads, but I'd say rent is the biggest part of that. So, you know, it's difficult for a lot of retailers and competing with online. So
you've done a number of things, and, you know, as we mentioned before, you know, times have been tough. You know, despite you know, low interest rates and, you know, I guess improving numbers. You know, you've still got, as we said, the internet. You've got you know, a stubbornly high Australian dollar. You've got, you know, high savings growth, low credit growth. What are the things that you've done to rise during this retail slump that other retailers could learn from?
Okay, one of the things, probably one of the main things for our business in terms of our business model is that we don't have a traditional retail shop front. We're actually in the Dimmicks building in the Sydney CBD. So you save significantly on rent in that regard. Other
cost management.
Cost management, exactly. That's probably the biggest part of retail. But in other ways, in terms of how we market our business...
I was going to say, marketing's got to be a big part of it.
Exactly. Marketing's a big part of it, and you've got to be very careful these days how you budget marketing, you know, where you're going to spend your marketing dollars. And you really want to get your biggest bang for buck when it comes to marketing. And a lot of that's online marketing. So we've basically, a lot of our business has grown and been built upon online marketing, but at the same time bolstered by strategic offline marketing spend as well.
So what would your marketing mix comprise of?
We'd say primarily Google, a lot of Google, social media.
AdWords.
Exactly, SEO, AdWords, but a lot of Facebook social media marketing as well, sort of coming into it right now. And I would say that's the primary source, but we are looking at other offline channels, building affiliates, you know, people who we can refer business to, they can refer business back to us, and doing a little bit of print here and there, but not too much. So it's primarily focused on results-oriented marketing.
Online. So I think that the retailers that are going to thrive now are either going to be, correct me if I'm wrong, online only, or omni retailers, where they, you know, offer the ability to be able to purchase the service in a number of different ways. You would fit in that sort of omni retail.
I'd say so. I'd say we're moving into that category at the moment.
You can have a face-to-face experience, but you can also have an online experience.
Correct.
What have you done from an online perspective, and how has that changed your business?
Look, up till date, what we've done from an online perspective is offer a very good website where people get to understand what we do and, you know, see different designs, all those sort of things. But
Can you purchase directly from?
Not yet,
Okay.
not yet. But that's something that's coming in the future very soon.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of online retailers in our space at the moment as well who are offering purely online or maybe partially online, and they may have a showroom here and there. But what we thought was let's do our marketing strategy from the online perspective, but drive customers to our physical retail shop.
Yeah.
But now it is time to expand into online and offer expand or offer our range to the nation.
What impact has the currency had on your business?
Not a whole heap at the moment. It's been pretty good. We've managed it pretty well, but I would say it's not a major issue for us at this point in time. It could be down the track,
But would a strong currency mean that people might decide to shop abroad as opposed to shop locally because they've got more purchasing power?
Yep.
It creates more competition for you as a retailer.
Yep. What I would say to that is the offering that we have is a little bit different from your traditional retail where we just pick up stuff off the rack and it fits you. Like the whole aspect of getting expert advice, getting measured up, getting something fitted to your shape, getting that style advice, all these tacit things are they're not offered when you just buy online. And I think that's where we sort of combat that. And our pricing's relatively low as well. It's not such a big gap between what people are selling online and what we're selling that people would be convinced I should only buy online or buy from overseas. And it's such a item like suits and shirts where fit is a big part of it. So when you're buying online, it's a little bit people are a little bit more cautious about buying stuff like that online anyway.
Yeah. Well, I know I bought a suit recently online, and it arrived, and it was a fantastic suit, and but it didn't fit, so I had to send it back. It did come back fairly quickly. I was quite impressed with the turnaround time, but I guess that's an opportunity for someone in your space. The fact that you've got someone there to make sure that you get those issues sorted out straight away.
Yeah, you've got that recourse basically.
Yeah. What are the biggest challenges you're facing in your business right now? Forget about the macro stuff. I guess let's just talk about it more from a business challenge perspective.
Okay. Yep.
What are you finding tough, and how are you going to overcome it?
Okay. Well, some of the things, I don't know if this fits into micro or macro, but there are new competition, a lot of new competitions coming into the market because I think there's a general trend towards people buying more custom tailored suits and shirts as opposed to just buying off the rack, because people are a bit more savvy in terms of how they want things to fit. So customer mindsets are changing as well. So that's one of the things, competition. But internally within the business, I think staffing is a challenge. Getting the right people, because it's such a specialised field where custom tailoring, you need the whole gamut of skills in your staff, where from being able to talk to customers properly, being able to measure someone correctly, understanding body shapes, what's good for a particular person, for their body shape, for their purpose, all those sort of things. So it's very difficult to train someone.
Thanks for coming on the program.
Thank you.